Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are discussing a very serious and trending issue in Nigeria: the killings and tragic accidents involving Dangote trucks, and the disturbing reports that many of these trucks are being driven by people without valid driver's licenses. Safety and human rights concerns. This is more than just a traffic offense, it raises grave legal. In today's video, I'll break down what Nigerian law says about driving without a license, the criminal and civil liabilities for both the drivers and their companies that employ them, and most importantly, the remedies available to victims and their families. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because this is information that could literally save lives. In recent weeks, there have been heartbreaking reports of accidents involving Dangote trucks, with some leading to multiple deaths. Eyewitness accounts allege that some of these drivers had no valid licenses, yet they were placed behind the wheel of heavy-duty vehicles capable of mass destruction. So, what does the law say about this? Let's start with the law. Section 3 of the Motor Vehicles Act 1950 states, third-party insurance, clearly that no person shall drive, or cause or permit any other person to drive, a motor vehicle on a public road, unless there is a valid third-party insurance policy in place. The punishment? A fine of 400 Nigerian nairas, imprisonment up to 1 year, or both. More importantly, anyone convicted will also be disqualified from holding or obtaining a driving license for at least 12 months. Moving forward, the Insurance Act of 2003, Section 68, makes it an even more serious offence to operate a motor vehicle without compulsory third-party insurance. The penalties include a fine of up to 250,000 Nigerian nairas, 1 year imprisonment, or both. This means if a Dangote truck driver is driving without a license or without valid insurance, both the driver and possibly the company are in violation of Nigerian law. Now to the big question: what can victims or their families actually do? Victims of accidents can make claims against the truck's compulsory third-party insurance. By law, this covers death, bodily injury, and property damage. In fact, the minimum coverage is 3 million Nigerian nairas for property damage, and unlimited liability for death or bodily injury. Victims can also sue in tort law. Every driver owes a duty of care to other road users. Driving without a license is a clear breach of that duty. If this breach causes injury or death, the victims can claim damages for hospital bills, lost income, and pain and suffering. In states like Lagos, the Fatal Accidents Law allows families of deceased victims to sue for compensation for the wrongful death of their loved one. This can cover loss of financial support, burial expenses, and more. Victims don't have to limit themselves to the driver, who may not have the means to pay damages. The company in this case, Dangote Group, can also be sued for employing an unqualified driver and for negligence in supervision. So, while the criminal law punishes the driver, civil law provides a path for victims to seek justice and compensation. If you or someone you know has been affected by such an accident, here are practical steps to take. Report the matter immediately to the police and the Federal Road Safety Corps. Obtain the police accident report and gather all evidence, pictures, videos, and eyewitness statements. Demand to see proof of the truck's third-party insurance. Consult a lawyer who specializes in accident or tort cases to file claims. If death occurs, the family can proceed under the Fatal Accidents Law for compensation. This issue goes beyond Dangote trucks. It speaks to Nigeria's broader road safety crisis. Allowing unlicensed drivers to operate heavy-duty vehicles is reckless, illegal, and dangerous to society. Stricter enforcement by FRSC, NACOM, and the police is urgently needed, not only to punish offenders but to prevent further tragedies. In summary, driving without a license and insurance is illegal under Nigerian law. The drivers face criminal punishment, and the company can be held civilly liable. Victims and their families are not. Without remedies they can claim insurance benefits, sue for negligence, and seek justice under the Fatal Accidents Law. If you found this breakdown helpful, Please like this video, share it widely, and drop your thoughts in the comments.